All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County with you here. I am in the city of San Diego at the Mission Trails Regional Park. This is the Mission Gorge area. And Mission Trails it's 8,000 acres, which makes that one of the largest urban parks in the entire world. Sorry, I'm doing some video here.
All right.
Sorry, some woman came up to me and thought I was talking to her. Doesn't realize I'm doing narration. But anyway, this is right over here, that building with the flags, right? Where is it? That is the visitor center. And that mountain right there, that's South Fortuna Mountain, part of the greater Fortuna Mountain. The north part is right over there. And this is Quaipai Peak, and that one is Piles, and that is with the communications towers over there. Really hard to see with the sun. That is Coles Mountain, San Diego's highest point at 1,591 feet. That's the city of San Diego's highest point, that is. That's my old beat up Tacoma. And today I'm going to be going to the top of that mountain, South Fortuna, up the grand staircase of Mission Trails. All right. Well, that's it for this little introductory segment. I will see you on the next segment coming up soon. All right. See you then. Hello again. Hike San Diego County, Chris here with you. I just wanted to point out, I haven't even started the hike yet, but there are a couple of fine specimens of toyon here, the Heteromeles arbutifolia, the California hollyberry. And that's about it. But I am going to get started here along the trail, starting at the Visitor Center Loop. I'll eventually work my way across the river and up that way to South Fortuna Peak. All right, later. All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County, back with you again. I'm here in Mission Trails, the Mission Gorge area. You can see this is the Mission Gorge right through here. You can see all that riparian woodland right through in there. This whole riparian zone is the San Diego River. And this, you can see that, especially over there, where an ancient river cut this gorge right through over millions of years. And it's really pretty down here. It's a very nice riparian woodland. I won't be going down in there today because the way the trail goes, it goes up around this way, this ridge that goes up to the summit of South Fortuna. But in there are a lot of nice trees growing. There's Fremont cottonwoods, California sycamore, of course the coast live oak, with the Southern California oak in my opinion, and I think a couple, maybe 2 or 3 different species of willow, and then yeah, and that's about it that's growing in there. But yeah, this is mostly scrubland right here. A lot of lemonade berry though, the Rus integrifolia. There's definitely a lot over on this side. And then you can see more of where the river has cut its way through. Oh, right over there. All right. Mountain biker going by. All right. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next segment as I work my way up that way. All right, later. All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County, back with you again. Still here along the Visitor Center Loop here in Mission Trails Regional Park. Nice little sign here that tells us why we shouldn't carve into trees, especially this oak tree. Look at this. This is a beauty. Look at the habit of this one. How, the tree's not very tall at all, but look at the crown spread on this sucker is just, I'd really have to back up to get it. Much, much wider than it is tall. Got a couple of dogs coming in here. What's up, doggy? You want to be on my video? I guess so. You're really hamming it up. All right, see you later, bud. So, back to the tree. Now, look at the trunk on this thing. It's got to be about, they measure the trunk at the breast, it's called DBH, the diameter at breast height. So for me, it would be measured right about here, and that isn't very much. But look where it really is down the bottom there. That's really wide. Yeah, this is one of these mother trees. Provides so many acorns, so we can have a lot more oaks like out in there. All right, well, I just wanted to show you this amazing tree. I got to duck down. I don't want to hit my head on that. Just show you this amazing tree along the way to the South Fortuna Summit. All right, see you on the next one. Later. All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County, back with you again. I am down here at the San Diego River crossing. I've crossed this many times and I've never seen it this low. I heard, somewhat recently, recent history, I don't mean like in the last few weeks, but in the last couple of years, a young man died crossing this, and it was probably when at one of the times when there was much more water, because I don't see how somebody would have died just going across this. It was probably over there. That area gets a lot of algae, and it was probably really slippery. But I don't know what's going on with the flow here, because usually this is up to at least that 3-foot level here, right here. Normally I think that's 3, but you can kind of see where that was the usual level. But I think they're not releasing water from the reservoirs, so that restricts the flow to just whatever we get in rainfall, which hasn't been in coastal San Diego, hasn't been in much compared to the desert and the mountains. But I just wanted to show you that, where it looks like the river almost ends here. Okay, which it really doesn't, but that's it for now. I'm going to keep working my way up back towards the summit. I'm trying to find my trekking poles. Here they are. Yeah, this is where the young man died. All right, later. All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County, back with you again. Oh, there's an SD Fire Department helicopter. Hopefully they're not here for a rescue. I've seen them here rescuing people before who have succumbed to whatever and had needed to be rescued. So I'm at a good vantage point here on the trail where you can see one of the many drainages that flow into the San Diego River, and then they create these nice riparian woodland zones. This one, though, down there, as you can see a little bit, it's kind of tough to tell. It's a little blurry, but there are a lot of dead oaks down there. It seems to be a bit of a die-off. The drought hasn't helped, and it seems like we've had kind of a reverse rain shadow situation where the mountains are sucking up the mountains and desert are sucking up the rain, and the coastal areas aren't getting any. But I just wanted to show you that, and I'm going to work my way up over there to the grand staircase of Mission Trails. All right, that's it for now. See you on the next one. Later. Okay, folks. Chris with Hike San Diego County, back again. I am on this one last little ridge here And you can see the quarry to the south. Some of the neighborhoods of the city of San Diego off in the distance. Actually, you see Mount San Miguel pretty well. Right over there, that peak. And that, of course, again is Coles Mountain. And that's Quai Pai right there. And all those rocks right there, that's where the rock climbers go. You can see the right there, you can see the trail zigzagging its way up with those switchbacks up, and it goes around down to, see if I can zoom again. I don't know what happened, but it won't zoom now. But anyway, there's where the trail comes down the other side back to the Father Junipero Serra Trail. But I'm heading up this staircase right there. There was a person going up. I wonder if I can find that person. Just keep going up, 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 up. Thought I saw somebody. Oh, it's so hard to tell. I think the person's right there. But anyway, that's where I'm headed. The grand staircase of Mission Trails, the stairway to heaven, or as they say in Spanish, la escalera de diablo, or del diablo, something like that. Actually, I really think that's not what it means at all. But anyway, I will be heading up there, and I'll give you a little view of what it looks like from the top of the staircase when I get up there. There's another nice riparian oak woodland over there. Mostly oak. I see some other species too. All right, that's it for now. See you on the next segment. Later. Okay, folks, Chris, Hike San Diego County, back again at the summit of South Fortuna. You can take a look at that and pause the video if you want to read the whole thing. This memorial marker, these are fairly new. A few years ago, I put these in, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. Before, the only mountain that actually had one was Coles, the highest point over there, that highest peak right there. It's a pretty clear day, except down in Mexico, you can see all the smog. You can see a lot of the mountains of the San Diego County area, including the highest peak, which is right there. Where's my finger? It zooms in on the finger, and then we can't see. I actually wanted to zoom in, but that peak right there in the center of the screen is Hot Springs Mountain, San Diego's highest point. And that other one right there, that one that kind of looks like has a triangle pointing up on, like the head on two mighty shoulders, that's Cuyamaca Peak, which is the second highest. And it's only about 20 feet lower in elevation than Hot Springs Mountain, and it has much more prominence than Hot Springs, I think. I'm not sure really, but I think it's like 2,500 feet of prominence. But this is the view from up here. You can see all the way south to Mexico. Those two islands right there. It's hard to see when I zoom in. But yeah, it's hard to see them anyway. But there are two islands out there in the Pacific Ocean. Those are part of the country of Mexico, and you can see the downtown skyline, Point Loma, Pacific Ocean, Mount Soledad right over there. And Miramar, more of the ocean. And there's North Fortuna. And then off in the distance right there, there's Palomar Mountain. And even closer, those two, well, there's a few peaks, but the two highest ones are Woodson Mountain are there and Iron Mountain right there. Well, that's going to do it for this Hike San Diego County video here at South Fortuna. Thanks for watching once again. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I notice it's usually 75 to 80% of you watch these videos don't subscribe. It's not that hard. Just hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you liked it. And share it with your friends, enemies, co-workers, whoever. All right. Thanks for watching. Later.